Hey, how you doing, bro? Danielle Russos, how you doing? Oh, Daniela. Daniela Russos, how you doing, Daniela? How you keeping? I'm just stretching, Daniela. I finished work. And I'm just taking this time now to stretch a little bit my body, just to work on the mobility of the hip, of the knee, balance, kicks, stretch, balancing, just trying to relax a little bit. Do a black flip, bro. Bro, not anymore. I'm too old for the black flips. If I do a black flip now, it's gonna end up with my head going down to the floor. Karate, capoeira, Daniela. This is capoeira. Danny Waterworth, good morning. What's the place you are in? Get back to work. This is a co-merchant. We don't pay you workout. That's a good one. Coke and Productions. Are you serious? Oh, I wish I was, boy. I wish I was serious. I would have made a lot of money back on the days when I was young, and yeah. And back to work. I am at work. I'm at work. That's the only difference is I am my manager. Once the director is not here, I'm in charge. So I have finished the deliveries for today. I have done some cleaning in the workshop. I've done some cleaning in my van. So now I have like some time just to stretch and do a bit of exercise. And of course, entertain you guys. And how you guys doing? How you guys keeping? You seem chill as fuck. I am. I'm coming in. I'll see you soon. Oh, fantastic. Come in, boy. But before you come in, don't forget to leave your likes and your subscription, guys. Please help us to grow a little bit in this channel. So my aim is to get 800 subscribers by the end of August. Maybe I can get it, or maybe I'm just deluded. I think it's gonna happen, but it's not. Let's go, big fella. You got some balance. Oh, thanks for the Rohi bench. God almighty, you guys, all of you find some strange names and nicknames. Who am I to say that? My nickname is NEGOTETA. What can be more weird than that? And I complain about people having different surnames and nicknames. Sometimes I'm a clown. Funny. Yeah. So, for some of you guys who are just arriving into the channel, my name is Sandro Alves. I'm a Brazilian guy from the south of Brazil, the state of Paraná, near to the borders with Argentina and Paraguay. I moved to into the UK in 2006. I came here to teach martial arts and to lead some workshops of martial arts and self-defense back on the days. So that's where I am until now. So it's about, did we go today? I wish. Never. It'll be 19 years I live here. And I live it. That's my life. Being a co-man, a capoeira instructor, I'm a sports massage therapist, I'm a chef, I have some other jobs on the line, and I'm just me. And of course, I like my beers, that's why I keep growing my belly, but in fact, I'm just losing my belly because on the glorious days, I got into 137 kilograms, and now I'm on my miserable 94 kg, which I miss having another 50 kilograms onto me. But at the same time, I enjoy lose some weight, so it's good for health, it's good for my knees, it's good for my well-being, and I'm getting old. I'm not getting any younger anymore. I'm not getting that strong as I used to be one day. How tall are you? I'm 172, boy. 1 meter 72 centimeters. I have no clue how much that will be in feet or inch. No idea. Maybe 5'7", 5'8", something like that. But I'm 172 centimeters. You are flexible research. Yeah, yes. Every day, bro. Every day stretching. Every day doing a bit of stretch. And if I stop it now, it's gonna be a nightmare. So sometimes, that's why I say some people, they just come here and they criticize me, say I don't have good kicks or I don't have enough. Oh, whatever. But yeah, every day after work I come and I try to do more and more of the stretching, you know, just to keep it up with my health, you know. Because from the moment I am now, my metabolism is not working as it used to work 5 years ago. So now a lot of things start getting a bit more, it's becoming harder to do. So I'm not worried much about the power or the speed or anything like that. What I'm concentrating more in these days is more balance. 40 crib. Ah, well, it's not too bad, but you start understanding you are not on your 20s anymore and things start working a different way. But trust me, it's not too bad. Cool, that's 5'8", you move quick. Do you mind to say your age? Yeah, I am 42 years old, Danny. I'm 42 years old. Danny Waterworth, you got a question for you. How does a Negro? I will skip that question in there. So in these days, I only show here like when I come here to stretch a little bit, just a bit of stretching so people can do some things at home as well, or I train a bit of the balance. But normally speed and techniques and power is when I am on my own in the gym. Then I train those kind of things because I have like my punch bags, I have my equipment, I have my weight, which I can help me out. And time to time, I get one of my old students, so they come for one-to-one training, and then we can actually work quite hard on that one. Now, if you say anything here, I'm just gonna be relaxing, enjoying. Some people, they come here and say, wow, I bet you cannot do 20 push-ups. I'm not even interested and bothered about doing 20 push-ups anymore. You know, sometimes I can bring some speed, like it's not a big issue, but it's not like, ah. I rather just to go nice and easy, you know, controlling. So the slower I train, the more I understand my body will work. How long do you stretch in a day? Well, that's a good question, Danny. All the time when I'm at work, I'm keep stretching, you know. I'm a coal man, so I'm delivering coal all day long. So sometimes I just stop like where my van is, and I just get like easily stretched around the van or with the bike. So for example, I just step somewhere and I just keep going nice and slowly, you know, just working. I can do it here for 5 minutes and then I disappear and I go do some work and then I come back and I can do another half an hour stretching. Or I try to stretch all day long. Okay, it's more period of times. I'm not gonna say to you, sometimes I stop here for 1 hour or 2 hours and I do my stretch and it's done for the day. No, every half an hour, every hour, I stop somewhere and I do a bit of stretch. Also, I work in different things as well, like balance, you know, how to keep the balance, how to learn how to work around objects. Like for example here, how can I move around the chair, trying to, you know, concentrate and just being around it. Of course, sometimes accident happens and I hit the chair, but I tend not to. I try not to hit it. But I try to stretch as much as possible during the day. Every opportunity I have to stop, I will do a little stretch. Can be standing, can be running, can be when I sit down in the chair. So when I'm down here, I can warm up my knees properly without too much impact, and then I can start stretching again. For example, I'm here on the chair, I can just go down and go all the way around it, and then come back to it and sit and relax. So it's a non-stop thing, stretching. You need to put on your day everything what you're going to do, even though it does not seem like you are stretching, you need to try. Okay, for example, I'm gonna go out and I drop my keys sometimes under the table. Oh, I'm so well dressed, I don't want to get dirty in there, so what I'm gonna do, I can do just a little stretch. Look, I can go down, pick it, and I can come back. I just find a way to move down and up. Jody, gay, there you go, motherfucker. How long do you stretch on a day? How long? If I have to put, how I will not be able to tell you. Maybe, not me. Okay, sorry. I will ask what I want. Asking a question. Oh, Jesus Almighty. Okay, guys, no fighting, motherfuckers. No fighting. Instead of the fighting, make some space in there and let's stretch. Let's train. Let's do some training. Very simple, very nice. Now, yesterday I had a guy coming here and, he was destroying me. Oh, you are not a fighter, you've never been a fighter, you are a dickhead, or you are a deluded person, or you are not what you think you are. Yeah, who cares? He was the one watching me. I was not even bothered about, I was not even, John. Oh, boys, you both, you all chill out. Let's do some training, let's do some exercise, guys. So yeah, like when this guy was like insulting me yesterday, my answer was just like, carry on, keep it going. You are giving me the views in the audience, and somehow you are making me train even harder because I'm gonna challenge you. And then I swear at him and I invited him to come to my gym. So I'm waiting for him to come there, because apparently he was a former fighter, he's a trainer, and he knows everything about martial arts. So I made him an invitation to come to the gym. I just warned him, look, you are coming to a capoeira and a esgrima gym. So you will expect being a fighter will save you on the street. Of course it will. When you know how to protect yourself, you have a better chance to defend yourself. But we need to remember the first rule of the street is, for all of you fighters, all of you guys who lived your life on the street and you were a street fighter, or you are just like a normal people who were on the streets, or you had a fight on the street maybe once or twice in your life. Do you know how we used to say on the 90s about the street? What is the first rule of the street? Oh, you guys can have a thought about it. You guys can tell me what do you think is the first rule of the street. I'm not saying this is a general thing, but at least in the place where I grew up, that's how we had to take it. On the streets of Brazil, back on my days, you needed to learn few basic things. Oh, my battery is dying. What's wrong with my battery? What's wrong with my charger? Come on, charger, don't die, battery, please, don't. What's wrong? Ah, of course. If I don't turn it on, over there, it will die. There is no rules, Danny Waterworth. Can you hear me now? Is it back? You see, you get old and you get fucked up in the head. Can you hear me now, Donny? Can you hear me now? Okay, back, good. So, on my times, on the 90s, when we used to go out to the nightclubs or for parties, or we used to work as bouncers, or sometimes it was like a party in the neighborhood, in the community. So they contract us to make the security of the place. So sometimes it was 7 of us, 20 of us working to look after 5,000 people. It was just for the money because it was nothing great at that time. So basically, we had our rules. So the first rule of the street was, you are never safe on the street. Ever. You were never safe. Regardless what you are doing or where you are, you can imagine the place where you are is very safe. You are never safe on the street. Okay? First, because you can get attacked anytime by anyone, anywhere. Okay? You can be just walk on the street and a bullet can find you and you don't even know where you are. Or someone can come and stab you. Or you can just be walking on, on the walking path and a driver loses the control of the car and run towards you. So the first rule we ever put in our head on the streets, you are never safe. So keep your eye open at all times. Yeah, we always kept that first rule. Oh, here we go. I am. Welcome everyone. Please like, share, subscribe, and activate the notification bell to watch more enjoyable content. Oh, thank you very much for that. I am a really appreciated guy. When was the last time someone fired a gun at you? Oh boy, that was around 2004, 2005. When I can't remember. I can't remember. But it was around 2004, 2005. Because in 2006, I left Brazil and I came to the UK. So, yeah, I am. That was the last time someone shot a gun against me. Yeah, I couldn't be precisely, but it was something between 2004 and 2005. That was me coming out of a nightclub, which was just outside of the city, maybe a couple of kilometers on the road to another city. And it was this big place, which was a strip club back on the days, and they turned that into a nightclub. But it was a nightclub only for poor people because the walls were made by bamboo and the roof was like grass, dry grass. So that was the place. The place used to be called Skip. One day I'm gonna bring some stories about that place, but that's a place where I kind of grew up on the dance. It's a kind of challenging place because every single Saturday it was fights happening in that place. But it was the only thing what I could afford, so I was going there very often. I was enjoying the time when I was there in some of my friends, but there very often you had to run away from somebody else, like mainly when the people, they were shooting at you or bringing knives and machetes and sort of to that place for fights. So the last time, I can't be precisely, but it had to be some time between 2004 and 2005. That's the last time someone was firing a shot against me. Okay. Any other questions, guys? No? If not, I'll say to you what was our second rule of the street. Okay. What's the second rule of the street? If the first one, you were never safe on the streets, what do you think was the second one? And this is something what people were learning back on the 70s and on the 80s because they were watching a lot of Chinese movies, you know, a lot of Chinese movies. So some of those martial artists from those times, they were adapting quite a lot into their own styles of martial arts. So they were bringing like things, what they hear from the old Chinese master, or, you know, that was Bruce Lee's time as well. So a lot of the thoughts people were getting, it was coming from the movies or that kind of thing. Don Quixote, do you want to meet me for a fight? Who is that? Don Quixote, do you want to meet me for a fight? How old are you, Don Quixote? Let's see how old you are first. We cannot go into that. We cannot go in. I cannot put myself into that thing without knowing what I'm begging for. Depends how old you are. And depending on how old you are, I may say, no, thank you, I'm not stupid. Or I may just say, let's try. If you are around my age, fine. If you are way younger than me, forget about it. If you are older than me, I will not do that to you. So if you are around my age, probably we can have a conversation and see what we can do. But making things clear. You bring your knowledge, I will take my knowledge. So whatever you know, you can bring to the fight. So do I. So second rule of the street, what we're using is someone will always get hurt. Always. Just make sure it's not you. Okay? We always put that on our mind. Someone will always get hurt on the street. Just make sure it's not you. Okay. So, right, someone asked, do you want to fight? You want to meet me for a fight? Let's see if I can find something about Don Quixote. Don Quixote, Don Quixote, Don Quixote. Who is Don Quixote? 3 years ago, no subscribers. That's very interesting now because I know a friend of mine in Brazil. He lives somewhere near the city where I was living, and his nickname is Don Quixote. Maybe it's you, dickhead, but if it's you, where did you learn English? Because I'm sure it's not you. So that's how we move things, guys. And the third rule is I always put that on my mind. Nobody gives a shit about your feelings on the street. Nobody cares about you. Nobody bothers who you are. So if you are down, if you are on the street, you are on your own. That's one of the ways to survive in a street fight. The first thing is understanding you are never safe on the street. So the first opportunity you have to run, do your best. Run as much as you can. Run as fast as you can. Don't try to confront anyone because you never know the intention of the other person. You never know what the other person will bring against you. So don't go into fights on the street where there is no rules, there is no command, there is no one there to help you out. Okay, and sometimes you need to count on your own, and mainly when you don't want to find trouble, you don't want to meet anyone, you don't want to be in a circumstance or a situation. So what you need to do, run and run fast. I know sometimes it will be harder to run if you are accompanied by someone who you care about, like your son, sometimes elderly parents, sometimes your missus. It's a hard task then. But then make sure you tell them to run fast. Okay, and if you have the chance to protect them, that will be your first thing to do, is protect those who cannot protect themselves. Okay, that's the advice I give to you. If someone comes only against you, you are a trained person, run. You can run. Trust me. And in the moments of the need, you can run even faster. Don't go for a confrontation. Sometimes you believe it's going to be a fair fight. There is nothing such on the street. There's not a fair fight on the street. Okay, anything what people find on the floor, they will use it to attack you. Can be a piece of wood, can be a baseball bat, can be a stone, can be whatever. So avoid confrontation is the best thing what you can have on the street. You don't have to prove anything to anybody. You don't have to prove, okay, to no one what you are capable of. And the less people know about your skills, the safer you are, because you can just manipulate the situation. Sometimes you can talk, but don't get too close. I see videos sometimes, people teaching how to defend yourself on the street, and I can tell you straight away, 90% of what people are teaching on the social media about self-defense, it will not work when the time comes. It will simply not work. Okay, it's an illusion. Mainly when you do this illusion for the young kids, you know, for the teenagers or people who are just turning 18, because they are looking forward to go out to the nightclubs and they want to put in practice what they see on the internet, or knife defense or defense against punches, against whatever. Do not trust what you see on internet. Okay, what you can trust, if you want to look for a school of martial arts with someone who you believe gonna lead you, that's a better idea than instead of just watching a knife defense on the internet and try to confront people on the street thinking you're going to succeed in a fight. Even for the great fighters, 90% of the time they're going to struggle to fight on the street, because one thing is when you fight on Bosman, you wear the same clothes, you were talking, no, hi Greg, how you doing, motherfucker? I knew you would be back. I knew you would be back here today. You can't live without me. You simply can't live without me, Greg. Welcome back, Greg. Be my guest, welcome back. Boss, you wear same clothes every day. Oh, yes, I do. Because I'm at work. This is the clothes I keep for work, you know. So whenever I'm going home, I just change my clothes in there. So I put a boiling suit on top of this one, you know. So yeah. So you see, guys, like most of the times when we talk about, I'll give you a very good example here. I had a really bad time here talking to someone a few days ago. I can't remember his name. God. I can't remember his name, but he's a guy from America. Okay, he was teaching Muay Thai for over 30 years, and then I was just here talking. We're talking, and then we kind of became friends. So in social media, so I have his number. So I wish you the best. Oh, thanks for that, Greg. I'm only kidding. I know you are kidding, motherfucker. And that's why I like you. Do you smoke cock? No, I do not, Nicole. Thank you. I know you are, Greg. This is the channel where we can swear at each other, make jokes. We can say whatever you want, Greg. I know you are joking. This guy, I became a very good friend with him, but a few days ago we have like a little argument when we were talking about martial arts, because he says each time you see a situation on the street, you need to act, you need to go there and start punching people, you need to prove that you are better than them, you are strong, and I completely disagree, but I get his point. But I don't believe we should go on the street and start attacking people and start being angry to people. I don't believe we should show our skills on the street. Nobody cares about it. Okay, because when you walk on the street, someone, well, not even in England, well, back in the days it never happened, but now in these days, someone can just come to you and shoot you. A bullet is straight in your forehead. What happens? Death. Or you're going to be disabled in bed. Someone will have to come and wipe your ass every single day. What is the point of pretending you are strong on that point of view? And I'm just telling to this friend of mine, guy, look, I don't care what people is doing nowadays. I'm walking on the street, and whenever I see and perceive a situation, I'm going to run. I don't care if people are going to call me a coward. I don't have the time to waste in prison. I don't have the time to be in bed or to be in a wheelchair for the rest of my life, because I could simply walk away from a situation and I decided I want to show to the other person I was stronger than him and I could fight him. I don't have that time. I rather to be called coward and walk away. Unless there is a situation which I can't run away, unless there is a situation there is nothing what I can do apart of going from the confront. And then I need to understand the second rule of the street. Someone will get hurt. Just make sure it's not you. And I will make sure that won't be me, the one getting hurt. Or at least I'm not going to be the one get badly hurt. Guy picked my name. Oh boy, here we go. I wish you the best. Same to you, Greg. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Thanks for passing by. Guys, please don't forget to leave your like. Don't forget to leave your... Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Right, anyways, my time to go now. Thanks very much for joining me today here, guys. Thank you very much for the time we have spent together. Yeah, let's live the life. Life is just beginning. And people say, well, you know, you live every single day, every single moment. You only die once, okay? But you live every day. So let's take the most of life, okay? I'll catch you guys soon. No, please don't leave. Why? I'm here. It's been a long time. I'm here already, buddy. Well, here we go. More people are coming now. So let's spend another 5 minutes here then. As long as you guys keep asking. You guys say to me, don't leave, but where is my like? Why you guys didn't leave a like in the video for me? Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, ask your questions. So I'm gonna be back tomorrow with my classes in Leeds. Start from 8 p.m. British time. So we're gonna be making a live. So if you guys want to come and see what I'm doing in the gym, most of the time it's just beginners who's gonna be in the gym. So I'm gonna do my training myself, and then after that I'm just gonna turn on the camera to the teaching. Normally I don't show when I am training. Do you speak Arabic? No, Mohammed, I do not. What work do you do? I am a coal man. I work delivering coal. So that's all bags of smokeless coal, what we have over there, Mohammed. Also, I'm a sports massage therapist. I'm a chef. I'm an instructor of martial arts. I do a little bit of everything. You are resting already? But of course I am, bro. I'm up since 6 o'clock in the morning. I started work 6:30 in the morning today. So this is the time when I'm resting, because once I leave over here, my wife goes to work at 4 o'clock. So I have a 4 years old to look after. And trust me, it will be no rest from the moment when I get home. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me here today. You can go back to the beginning of the live if you must, and you can watch it from the very beginning. And there is plenty of videos over there which you guys can watch and you can follow. And please, you can leave your like in there at all the times. Hi, A1OK11. What the hell is that, Peter? What does it mean? Help me out in there, guys. A1OK11. Is that a joke? Is that something to catch me? It's a joke. What is this? Okay, guys, yes. I said I would be here only for a little bit of time, and I have been here for a very long time now. So please, once again, help me to grow in this channel. Leave your like, subscribe to the channel. I'll be with you maybe later on when I get home to do a bit of music for the capoeira later on. And yes, tomorrow evening is going to be a class, so you guys can always join me from 8 p.m. British time. Okay, guys? So thank you very much, everyone, for passing by. Thanks for your attention. And please subscribe. All the best to you guys. God bless you all. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now.